Peter Obi is reduced to social media sensation. Ruben Abati. Popular Nigerian broadcaster and former presidential aide Ruben Abati has claimed that the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, has been reduced to a social media sensation because Nigerians do not like ideas. According to him, the candidates that are more serious in moving the country forward are not given the opportunity. In a post that was shared on his social media account, Ruben Abati also cited politicians like Kingsley Moghalu, Sowore, and the rest who are capable but are being denied the opportunity. More serious candidates who could have been on the ballot, ironically, have since been pushed out of the race. And why has Peter Obi been reduced to a social media sensation? Ideas. We can't get anything concrete. Nobody listens to ideas because the ones that are ready to promote them are not given the opportunity to do so. Those who try to generate ideas outside partisan boundaries are treated badly, Abati said via his Facebook page. Wow. He starts by saying, so why are ideas no longer relevant in Nigerian politics? Most of the 18 presidential candidates have no manifesto for more than 2 weeks. The Tinubu campaign organization, after rejecting a document that was widely circulated, threatened to release a manifesto. Nobody has seen the manifesto yet. What we see are reactions to rival political candidates on peripheral issues. More serious candidates who could have been on the ballot, ironically, have since been pushed out of the race. And obviously he mentions the likes of Kingsley Moghalu and Sowore. I mean, listen, if you really want to go see a very much structured campaign, manifesto, organization, I mean, you need to go on Sowore's website. I think it's Sowore2023.com. And I mean, it's very much impressive. And I think there's also some truth in what he's saying. I mean, I have not seen, and I think I've not seen the likes of Sowore and his his interviews being taken as seriously as, pushed. Again, you also have to understand the culture of Nigerians, the young Nigerians, especially with the age of social media. Again, whatever is a sensation, again, it's how we're also conditioned to be consumers. So what is there on the market and what is feeding us at the time and what majority of people are supporting, when it's pushed on social media, you just find everyone like flock just goes for it. And in this case, we're not saying Peter Obi is a bad option, but what I'm saying is with the competition and with the recruitment process, really, because that's what it is, wouldn't the recruitment process be a bit more balanced? Because again, if we're going to compare, because it seems like everyone has decided that, the only candidates are Tinubu, Atiku, and Peter Obi. But the fact is, for well-meaning Nigerians who understand ideas and who want the best for the country, Peter Obi is miles ahead of Atiku and Tinubu, in my personal opinion. So I think you already make the race already very much easy for Peter Obi. And I used to say this: what if we have 4 or 5 different Peter Obis, for example? Not Peter Obis in the sense that they have to be like him, but those that can generate ideas, those are for the youth and are also for building. So then we have more of a range, we have more references, we have, okay, fine, this person says this, but I like this person says this. So in order to fix this situation, or fix insecurity, or fix the economic problem, or solve that, or solve this, you might just find that maybe this person's idea is better than this or better than that. So we then know that, okay, fine, if this person is not going to be president, they have got to be in power because they've just got the ideas and they're going to work towards it. So we then work, because we're the ones who have the vote, right? We then work on putting them in place because we want them to work for us, the people, right? So I think in some ways, I don't understand where Ruben Abati is coming from in saying that, why would Peter Obi be reduced to a social media sensation? And it's a thing where it's like, he really hasn't done anything to be a social media sensation, in the sense that, for example, given the age and given how social media works, you're going to have to do something that is out of the norm, that will just make you go viral like this. And again, you being viral is the fact that people are willing to support and carry through that relevance, right? And so the people have just decided that, this is Peter Obi. And at the time, looking at his CV being very much with very much a governor of Anambra State, and obviously what he's done there. So obviously these things do make him more marketable. But I think, yes, of course, we we just tend to focus on one option only and then put so much energy on that I also think the detriment of that as well is pushing others out of the competition. For example, Omele Sowore, I mean, he has not been given the amount of limelight that he needed. I mean, he had his time, but again, now he's running for the presidential seat. He should also have it as well, and also other candidates. But I also, another downside of it is that when you focus too much on one, you might not also see. So I think the detriment, for example, if you then focus on Peter Obi so much that, at a time I was thinking, okay, fine, you're supporting Peter Obi, but it doesn't mean you underestimate Tinubu article. Not that we're talking based on competence, but the fact that they've been in the political space, they know what strings to pull, and if they're desperate enough, which they've really shown, they would get to where they want to get to. I mean, of course, APC has managed to just, they've been in the conversation, but then with this Muslim ticket, they have just taken center stage in this political conversation of Nigeria. So it's more of like a fight on, okay, fine, for this time, what are we eating the most? And of course, the media also has a role to play. Again, if the people seem to have an interest in this, or sometimes the media can formulate that, okay, fine, this is what your interest would be, by bombarding the same news or the same rhetoric again and again and again. And what do people do? They just keep eating it up. They keep eating it up. And so, again, it's like we need to last long in whatever we're doing, because, again, with this age of social media and consumerism, what is the lifespan of what we consider relevant, and what is the lifespan, like how long can we actually go for it? That is literally. So again, when Ruben Abati says, okay, fine, why has Peter Obi been reduced to a social media sensation, what he's literally trying to say is there's so much hype around him, which of course is not a bad thing, but it's removing and blocking our vision to others that are also relevant in the race and also have ideas. So that is it. Put what you think in the comment section below about this, and do not forget to like and subscribe.